Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Donor. We're here with another VS review. Today, Hella Jelly, Notorious THC times. Let's see what it's called. We will take a peek here. It is sativa dominant hybrid made by crossing Notorious THC with berry cherry, and Hella Jelly BX3 FKA Jelly Rancher, bred by Humboldt Seed Company, was a winner of the 2019 Phenotype Mega Hunt competition. Cool strain. We picked it up, Sunflower number 9 collection, and it's testing out pretty well. Total TAC 26.5, THCA 20.9, THC 4.1. I don't know if that's the delta. And CBGA 0.6. We got something to roll. We're gonna give it a go. Let's see. Need another hit. Nice flavor. Not overly whelming, fruity. But it is fruity. It is sweet. It's tasty. Not overly done though. Some, like bursting with flavor. I wouldn't say this is kind of subtly sweet. Not as sweet as like the Royal Fruit Snacks, for instance, but it is in there. And the more I'm hitting it, the more I'm liking it. Yeah, there's some rich berryness in there, like some berry, almost like the old school like berry kicks flavor. If you've ever had that cereal, something similar to that. Interesting. I'm liking this one. Hella jelly. Kind of fix it. Yeah, so far so good. Great taste. Kind of gauging the feeling and effect right now. Feel a little cerebral buzz happening. A little something. But a very smooth smoke, I have to say. Very smooth indeed. I would have to say, one of the more smoother strains I've tried in a minute that is fruity. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the stuff from CAC out in CAC out, and I call it CAC by short. It's Commonwealth something. But out in Brockton, always for the most part, really good product, really good stuff. I never had no complaints. We did also try that Aeropod, the disposable one, Black Mamba. Such a great flavor on that. My only issue is with the disposal, the 0.3s go so fast. I need to go out and get a 0.5 because of how good it is, and the taste is just unbelievable on those arrows. Just total flavor. This is a nice strain, though. A nice strain to kind of chill with at home. Take it on the go with friends. I don't see it being, too paranoid or for a sativa. It's pretty lean back, relaxing on the body, relaxing on the mind. Nice boost me. I'm probably good for like video games and chilling, watching movies, hanging with friends, going to wrestling, stuff like that. I wouldn't probably recommend it for the gym. I don't really feel that burst of energy or that total clearness of mind that some strains do give, like a Jack Harrow or something, where you can go and like lift weights. This is, though, a nice strain to probably take a walk with, enjoy nature, maybe do art, create something. You know, definitely has those creative kind of energetic, like mentally energetic sativa effects. Makes it a nice strain for me. Getting that late night work done, doing video editing, doing even like drawing and art and logo creation, script writing, thinking of storyline, thinking of plot, thinking of different avenues to take YouTube channels in and other channels and other videos in and all this and these kind of strains here right here help with that. Get it into your mind and kind of relax it so you can kind of think forward, and it does boost the creativity. It does boost thought processes, while also combating anxiety, stress, depression. This, though, is I'm gonna have to say is probably one of my new favorite kind of like low key strains. It's very chill, while very tasty. Where some sativas are total just power and raciness, this kind of eases you into it, and it's a nice cerebral happiness experience. It's the only thing I didn't do was put a crutch this time. And I normally always do put like a little filter or something. And I didn't. And I feel like I'm gonna suffer for it. Still get hits though, just not good clear hits like you would with a filter or a tip or crutch or whatever you want to call a roach. There was a little harsh one, huh? Just a little bit. Sometimes that happens though. I find with joints because as you're smoking it, it gets resonated, and I feel like the bud gets kind of with that resiny becomes kind of harsher. See if I can open it up a little bit more. Get better hits. Right now we're having like airflow issues. You can't just kind of like rip it off because these are like wire papers. They got the stainless steel wire in them. which might come in handy later, but right now it's kind of a nuisance because I can't cut the bottom off. But overall, excellent smoke. I will have to say, though, it is probably more like a 50-50, maybe a 60-40 sativa leaning. I do feel that it's very sativa in the head, a little bit floating off here, not too bad, but I also feel a lot of indica in it. I feel a lot of body relief, a lot of kind of mellow in the body, which normally you don't. Some sativas you don't feel at all. So and I feel it's more of a hybrid and more indica leaning than maybe thought, but very good. Can see why they they liked it and it won awards and everything else. The complexity of the cross makes really nice, flavoring and terpenes. Getting a little bit more harsh now. And then we're pretty much into it. I would say again, the effects are kind of mild on this strain. Right. We've had some kind of strains that really hit us, like Machada or even the London jelly. I thought hit really hard out of Garden Remedies. This one, I like it. It's fun effects, but I don't feel like it's really slapping. It's not really bam, right? It's mellow. And it's also kind of a creep effect. The more you smoke, the more it's, kind of creeping in. It's probably about 2 grams in this, just to give a gauge. So, like, it's not as potent as some of those like 1 gram pre rolls that we've, gotten at, Garden Remedies or at other dispensaries. But it is a nice, overall effect. So I'm probably gonna give it like one thumb up, one thumb down. I think. I don't know. We could go a little bit more. I don't like to, judge until the finish. Sometimes I like that last like couple of hits and I'm like, whoa, bro, whole new world. Does get hotter though, like I said, as we get closer, and not as tasty because you're tasting and getting some of that resin. Kind of bend one of these in now a little bit. See, this is what it does with the wire. You can kind of bend it, and it gives you something to kind of hold to hit the roads, right? So as it gets smaller, you don't have to use, your hands. All hemp, paper. You can definitely tell it's much more harsher now. So if like I said, as that smoke passes through all the other cannabis, it gets really kind of resonated. So it starts to taste a little bit funky, and it kind of gets a little bit more harsher and rougher. But it is still just as potent. If not, maybe even a little bit more. Some people think it gets, more potent. My favorite part of the joint is probably like the first third, right? It's where all the flavor is and all the excitement, and then it kind of like just gets kind of if it's a really good joint. If it's something that I have to smoke a lot, then maybe like the last third is something that is more up my alley because then that's like I've reached past the you know tolerance, but this is a fire strain. It's definitely one of those ones that creeps. The more you smoke it, the more it's gonna get more powerful. I can definitely feel the sativa effects, and it is kind of not really so much a wandering high, but it is definitely a faded, foggy high, hazy. I like it, and that number must be the delta because a delta high will cause that kind of cerebral effects. Um, some people even have been known to hallucinate and such on high delta products. Go a little bit more there. I actually don't even know how much of this we're going to be able to smoke, just because I have to take some of this paper and open it. I think. See, there's like I said, there's like no kind of hole here. Not sure if we're going to be able to finish hitting this. And it is very highly resonated. So like to get a hole opening, it's kind of hard right now. But there's absolutely no air coming in. Here we go. Not really worth it all. All this, but to get these last few hits, I don't know how far I'm going to go with it. But I mean, it is overall, like I said, a pretty potent strain, pretty fun. Definitely now the cerebral is there. take a few more hits, I guess. I don't like wasting it, but I won't smoke a roach either. It just does not taste good or smell good to me. Definitely gonna make like more of a hole here. I don't know. Might be it. Might be it. Or there might be one more hit left. I don't know. We're gonna see. And I would say that is it right there. That is it. We're not gonna get much more than that out of that. So very good. Like I said, I'm giving it one thumbs, one up, one thumbs down. We did have to smoke a lot of it to reach the desired effect, but it is a fun and overall great strain. But yeah, I mean, I wish we rolled it a little bit better and didn't use those. That kind of stunk that we didn't get the last little bits. But hey, what are you gonna do? Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Go try it out though. Try it for yourself. Let me know what you think of it. Tell me your favorite strain. I want to know. Versace Stoner out.